UFC Hall of Famer Sugar Rashad Evans setting the stage for UFC 287, a can't-miss card going up in South Beach. Your main event, Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya meeting once again. They've met across multiple disciplines, and here they find themselves again at an equal crossroads. Adesanya looking to avenge his lone loss in that middleweight division. And for more on the matter, we say hello to Sportsline MMA expert Danny Vithlani, better known as Brasco Bets in your feed. Let's start right there, Brasco, with the main event. Pereira, Adesanya, the last style bender, trying to avenge his lone loss in that middleweight division. They've met so many times before. We know the kickboxing history between the two. How do you expect this most recent bout to resemble the last one we saw between the two, and how's that inform your play in this one?
I can't unsee Israel Adesanya being damn near perfect for 24 minutes and then it taking a few power bombs from Pereira to cancel all of that out. And like you mentioned, they fought twice before in the kickboxing league. Very similar result. Adesanya outclassed him for most of those fights, and at the tail end of it, Pereira found a way to edge it out. I really can't anticipate Adesanya wrestling or turning into a grappler, and a lot of people are expecting him to implement a new game plan. Simply put, if it takes only three bomb hooks from Pereira, I'd much rather put my money behind him instead of betting on 25 perfect minutes. He is the boogeyman to Adesanya's career. He is his kryptonite. The physique, the stylistic matchup, it's probably the worst one that Adesanya could ask for. And even for me, an Izzy super fan, I just don't see him getting it done. So how is that going to inform my bet? I can't bet on 25 perfect minutes. I'll take Alex Pereira and still.
Yeah, it is a sound approach here, an extra 25, 15 cents, depending on where we get it when that bell rings and that door closes. But as you said, Pereira in deep water, more comfortable than most. We'll see how Adesanya can sort of pivot off of what we saw the last time the two met. Game bred, a home game for the man, as we just saw, started in backyards in the greater Dade County area. He's going to get a nice big pop, as Sugar Rashad put it, but he's looking to put an end to a 3-fight losing streak here. Watershed moment, fair to say, in this celebrated career. Does that sort of desperation inform you at all heading into this one?
I think the desperation may play into Gilbert Burns' favor. In fact, like you said, the pop he's going to get from the Miami crowd is going to be electric, and Masvidal will have all the steam on his side. I just think if he comes too aggressive, he's going to find himself on his back very early and very quickly. He'll be looking for that power right hand of Gilbert Burns as well. That overhand right even put down Khamzat Chimaev. And if he's over-anticipating that big right hand or that takedown, both are going to be available. I'm anticipating perhaps a club and sub for Gilbert Burns, where he maybe lands a power shot, it ends up on the mat, and Masvidal, as tough as he is in front of the home crowd, refuses to give up, but instead gives up his neck, and perhaps Burns finds the chokehold. He's a jiu-jitsu ace, one shot, one kill with the grappling. And as good as Masvidal has shown his defensive grappling skills, I don't think it'll be enough if he's already hurt. So at big plus money, I'm looking at plus 220 odds on the prop. I like Gilbert Burns by submission to make a statement win. And as Sugar Rashad said, march his way back towards a title shot.
Yeah, we got to go mean specific there. Is that minus 475 a prohibitive number? And when you take a look at the body types, let's say, of these two, I think those numbers are quite accurate. We'll see if Masvidal can pull off the massive upset. Brasco, we don't get you on here to tell you what to do. You tell us what to do. And with that in mind, I want you to take me anywhere on this 287 card. It's going to be fun to watch, but let's watch it with a little bit more meaning. Your favorite play on the board takes us where?
Yeah, I've got to look at my man Kevin Holland here. I simply think he will not be denied in this fight against Santiago Ponzinibbio. He's been up against it as of late. I mean, he took a fight on short notice just to save the card, just to get ragdolled by Khamzat Chimaev. That's going to happen to the best of them. In his last fight, he put on a show against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He looked fantastic until he broke his right hand. But he was going toe-to-toe with one of the best strikers in MMA history. Now he gets Santiago Ponzinibbio, a good fighter, but Ponzinibbio looked a little weak in his last fight. He lost the first 2 rounds to Alex Morono in on short notice. Kevin Holland is a whole lot more dangerous than Morono. He's going to have a massive reach advantage, a speed advantage, and like I said in the beginning, he will not be denied in this fight. I'm going to take him to find the finish. Kevin Holland by KO, TKO, or submission at plus 150 is going to be the best play for me here.
Don't blink when Kevin Holland gets into the octagon. It's always a blast, and it's always a blast to have our guy Danny here with us as well. We appreciate the insight.
Thank you, Moose.
And don't forget, there's only one way to start your day, a winner. That's with our team on the early edge. From the octagon, to the diamond, to the hardwood, wherever they keep score, we got an angle. Download, subscribe, and enjoy the early edge.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.